searching for the perfect mascara? Hi fairies, welcome back to my channel. I am eca.fairy and in today's video I am reviewing 7 of my emptied / currently using mascaras. Obviously I don't own most of my used mascaras anymore, but there are some that I just kept for emotional purposes or, you know, for making this video. So let's get into it. Starting with one of the most viral mascaras right now, which is the Maybelline Sky High. I have also owned this in the pink version multiple times and I have mixed feelings about it. I could describe the application as a bit clumpy sometimes, and I feel like the brush in itself just deposited way too much product at the base of my lash. Which shouldn't be a problem in general, I know, but for me it kind of got excessive, my eyes were watering because of it, and I really didn't enjoy the experience in itself. Now the brush and the way that it is designed, I feel like it has a lot of potential, but unfortunately again it just leaves clumps of product in its way sometimes. This is not always. Other times the application was really smooth and I felt like my eyelashes were very accentuated. Now they weren't necessarily curled higher or really lengthened. I feel like this is better if you're searching for more volume, not necessarily length. Now the specific Cosmic Black version that I have right here, I would give this like a 5 out of 10. It didn't impress me, didn't do anything spectacular. Everybody just hypes this product up right now and I get it, it's a good mascara. Will we talk about removal? Because removing it just takes like 5 hours. I've tried everything. I've tried all the micellar water that I own, multiple makeup removers in form of gel, foam, and everything was just not cutting it. I would turn into a raccoon every single time, and even the next day, and this didn't sit right with me, I would have like dark remains of it in my under eye area and overhyped. 5 out of 10 at most. The next mascara used to be very popular a few years ago. I don't understand where the hype for it went. I'm talking about the Roller Lash by Benefit. I'm a huge Benefit fan in general. I know that might make me a bit biased, but at the same time this is one of the first products that I have ever tried from Benefit actually. So back then, and I think it was like 4 or 5 years ago actually, I wasn't that much Benefit biased yet. And to tell you the awe that I was left in after trying this mascara, I can't. The brush, the formula, it's just perfect. And one of the indicators that this mascara was doing more, like way more than I was expecting, was the fact that my boyfriend actually noticed it. He was like,
"Wow, what are you wearing? Because your lashes are incredibly long."
Naturally, I do have pretty long lashes, but this product just made them like... And at the same time, I feel like it keeps a really natural hue to the product. I didn't really find that kind of really strong pigment in it. This is going to be a 9 out of 10. I have owned this product ever since KVD used to be Kat Von D, and this product, I think it's discontinued right now. This is the Go Big or Go Home mascara. This is a petition to bring the old Kat Von D aesthetic back. Like, please, I'm begging you, I need to see the old eyeshadow palettes. When it first came out, I remember it being very hyped up by the fact that it was supposed to nourish your lashes. I'm pretty sure it contains sunflower oil. I remember a lot of posters and ads for it. The marketing was really good actually. I even liked the name. Now for the product itself, I haven't used this in quite a while, but I do remember and still have some pictures in which I think I was wearing this mascara. Now this really emphasized my eyes, gave them a lot of volume, but unfortunately it used to fall out a lot in my under eye area, especially after like 6 hours of wearing it. I would give this like a 6.5 out of 10 because I didn't find anything specifically wrong with it, but it just didn't really stand up to me as like an amazing product. Now to get more recent with the KVD products, I have here the full sleeve mascara that they just released pretty recently. Now, I would have loved to see way more marketing for this product because I didn't even know about it at first, and I'm really following whatever happens in the beauty community, and I was really surprised to just see this in Sephora on a random day. So generally when I hear about tubing mascaras, I'm pretty skeptical because I feel like if you can remove them just with water and they will just slide off your eyelashes, that basically means that they aren't necessarily anything proof. But actually this product surprised me. I'm wearing it right now, but I think the best thing about it is actually the removal process, because it does stay on my lashes all throughout the day. I'm not seeing any sort of fallout in my under eye area as I was actually expecting. Like, I was fully expecting for it to just crumble throughout the day, but it doesn't. The removal process is so easy, just water, and it makes me reach for it so much more often, especially in those days where I don't feel like wearing mascara at all because I don't want to take it off, go through that whole thing. But hey, you can remove this with water. Now, for the quality in itself, I feel like the formula is pretty great, especially if you're looking for, again, volume. I don't feel like this really lengthens my eyelashes a lot, but I really love that there is no clumpiness about it, even though I was kind of expecting it from the shape of the brush. I usually like to see way more bristles, like for example the Benefit Roller Lash has, but this one is pretty good on its own. I would give this an 8 out of 10. Now, with this product, I have a really weird situation because when I first saw it, and I think we all saw like the same videos in which it was, you know, used by a lot of influencers and everything looked amazing on their lashes, I was expecting this specific product to wow me. I'm talking about the L'Oreal Telescopic. I'm going to start off by saying that I hate this product. I've never seen such a bad one. Like, this kind of wand shape is pretty popular, I know, but I feel like the way this was executed, the actual product just doesn't get lifted on the really short bristles at all. It just stays on the wand itself. The application is not uniform at all. Clumpy in some places, it just doesn't reach other eyelashes at all. There was nothing extreme, nothing lengthening about this mascara at all. It actually didn't really lengthen my lashes, it just gave them some sort of volume that was really clumpy and sticky at the base of the lash. I actually forced myself to use it. I've pretty much gone through the whole tube because I thought that at some point I would realize, no, wow, this is actually amazing, but it wasn't. It's such a bad product, and I'm so sorry because I usually love L'Oreal products, but this one just didn't cut it for me at all. If I complained about removing any other product in the past, please forget that, because removing this product was almost like virtually impossible. And I'm talking leftovers and it being smeared all around my face. It was just such a hassle. I really tried to love it. I don't recommend it at all. I don't think you should even try buying it because it's not that affordable. Actually, it's for drugstore makeup. It's pretty pricey in my opinion. Enough with my rant. I'm really passionate about the mascara subject because I really love my lashes. I really love doing lashes. Your eyelashes can make or break any sort of makeup look, which is why I feel like choosing the best mascara is really, really important. Now, I'm going to give this a 2 out of 10 just because I actually used it a lot. You know, if I'm thinking that if it were like a 1 out of 10, I wouldn't even be reaching for it anymore. Now, this Bourjois, and I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this correctly, mascara is the Volume Reveal. It is waterproof, and I really feel like this is a very unpopular, underrated product. I have never seen it on the internet at all. I actually bought it because of this mirror, which I feel like is such a cool feature to have on a product in general. This is waterproof, which I'm not actually a fan of because, as you probably know by now, waterproof mascara in general is kind of bad for your lashes, especially if you overuse it. Now for the drugstore price that this has, it's a really decent mascara. It does add like a lot of volume to my lashes. The shape of the wand is really debatable. I mean, you either love it or hate it. I'm kind of for loving it actually, even though I wasn't expecting that. It does take a while to apply though, because I really have to be very careful while using it. But hey, you get the mirror, right? So you can see what you're doing better. Now this gets a 6 out of 10 because it's not doing anything spectacular, but what actually lifted it up from the 5 out of 10 rating that I was thinking about giving it earlier is the fact that it has a mirror, and I just love this kind of vintage 2000s feel to any kind of makeup product, and this just did it for me. Last but not least on this list, you might be wondering, why isn't she talking about it? You know, why isn't she always talks about this mascara, why isn't she bringing it up? Did she forget? No, I didn't forget. It's of course the Better Than Sex by Too Faced. Now let me just take a moment to myself, because this mascara is literally the best thing that ever happened to my lashes. It was the first high-end mascara that I've ever tried, because before it I would just use, you know, the basic drugstore thing that everybody did. Now when I switched to this mascara, I obviously noticed the quality difference, because it was obviously a more high-end product. Throughout the years I've come to love pretty much anything that Too Faced releases, but I just have a really special place in my heart for the Better Than Sex mascara. Now, as you've probably gathered by now, I really love a lengthening mascara. I don't care that much for volume. So basically this is the best product for me personally, because it really does both length but also a very natural and accentuated volume. And here I'm specifically referring to the fact that it will not clump around your lash line. Really smooth, it flows on your lashes, and the removal process is really okay. Whatever the makeup vibe you're going for, like more natural, more spirited, more in-depth, you know, I feel like this just cuts it for any sort of makeup. So this is obviously going to be my 10 out of 10, even 11 out of 10. I'm just in love with this product, and I really hope it will be produced forever, because I've seen Too Faced discontinuing some of their products that I used to love, and I'm really sad about that. Please bring them back. If you are interested for more mascara ratings or recommendations, please let me know down in the comment section. I really hope this video was helpful to you, fairies. I really actually enjoyed doing it. Stay tuned for more product reviews. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!